TIE fighters, named after their twin ion engines, were the most common ships in the Imperial and First Order navies. They were made to be cheap and expendable, using numbers rather than strength to overwhelm their opponents. Most of them didn't have shields, hyperdrives, or even life support. In this video, I will be going through all the variants of TIE fighters within the Star Wars canon. The first and most common TIE fighter on our list is the regular TIE/IN. These TIE fighters made up the bulk of the Imperial Navy. They had no shields, hyperdrive, or life support, requiring the pilots to wear life support suits while flying a TIE. TIE interceptors were faster and more nimble than standard TIE fighters. Like the normal TIEs, interceptors had no shields, hyperdrive, or life support. The TIE Advanced V1 was an experimental starfighter equipped with shielding and hyperdrives. It had smaller solar panels, making it require fuel to run. TIE bombers were larger, bulkier ships designed for, well, bombing. They contained space mines, proton bombs, thermal detonators, among other weapons. TIE landers were transport ships used to deploy stormtroopers onto planets. Darth Vader owned his own specialized TIE Advanced X-1. It contained shields and hyperdrives, and was quicker, stronger, and more maneuverable than any other TIE, and built specifically to Vader's specifications. TIE Defenders were a very advanced type of TIE fighter. They had shields, hyperdrives, advanced weaponry, and were arguably one of the most advanced starfighters at that time, and were only flown by the best pilots in the Empire. TIE Strikers were fighters made specifically for use in atmosphere. It was quicker and better armed than standard TIEs, at least within a planet's atmosphere. Moving on from the Empire, the First Order took a page out of Palpatine's book and built their own TIE fighters. TIE/FO were superior to the TIE/INs of the Empire, seeing as how the First Order didn't have the almost limitless resources that the Empire had. TIE/FOs were less expendable, and so they were equipped with shielding and better weaponry, and the TIE pilots were trained much better than those of the Empire. Special Forces TIEs had shields, limited hyperdrive, and a swiveling laser turret, and could hold 2 people, a pilot and a gunner. And, last but not least, is Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer. We quite literally don't know anything about this ship, but it will appear in the next Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi. So that's all of the TIE fighters from the canon, as of the time I'm making this video. What is your favorite TIE variant? Mine is the First Order Special Forces TIE. Don't hesitate to leave a comment with any video suggestions you have. Class dismissed.